So it is a little after rope drop when we are getting in here. At some point today we have to see Walt Disney A Magical Life. I don't see any line over there right now at all. Nobody really going in, maybe like 2 or 3 people. So I don't think it's gonna be that big of a rush deal. This is just 5 days after it debuted, by the way. I, saw the Instagram posts and YouTube posts and all that sort of thing about how long the lines were. And we have come just 5 days later, and it does not look too bad. We're also going to check out the last verse over here at the Main Street Cinema at some point this morning. You can see the outside of it here. They've got new banners, a tribute to the Sherman Brothers, it says. So much that we share. So actually it's not called the last verse. That was initially what it was supposed to be. Now it says so much that we share. Today's video is all about doing the things and eating the food that debuted on Thursday, July 17th. We were not able to be here for Disneyland's actual birthday, just because we had some other things going on. So we're here on Tuesday, July 22nd. 5 days later, that's the earliest that we could get up here. We're gonna do all those things, thankfully, without the lines of opening day. In fact, somebody just commented on one of my old videos, 13 things that I would never do at Disneyland again. And they said, are there anything on this list? Because it was like a year and a half old. I said, is there anything on this list that you've changed your mind about? There were a few things, but one of those things is I never want to show up on opening day of things. And that absolutely still holds true. July 17th, opening day of Walt Disney A Magical Life and a whole bunch of other things in the park. Just a madhouse from what I was seeing, an absolute madhouse. And you would think that if it were that important, it would still be crazy just 5 days later, right? But no, it was mostly all the other vloggers and Instagrammers, and also I heard a lot of merchandise. There was a lot of merchandise that people were after. And so, yeah, not a big deal for us. And we're here just to have some fun. So what we are gonna do here first thing in the morning, it's about 8:30, missed rope drop. I don't know if I said that. I think I said that. It's because there was a semi-truck, tractor-trailer truck that had caught on fire on the 5 freeway and merged everything down to 2 lanes. So it took us 20 minutes longer to get here. And then because of that, security and all that stuff was quite a bit longer than usual as well. So 8:30 and we're gonna head up to It's a Small World. Here comes the monorail. Always great to see the monorail. We were just passing by Matterhorn as well and we saw it testing. Matterhorn is testing. It opens up in just 2 days. It'll be open by the time this video drops on the channel. It's a Small World, still a 5-minute wait. They added a verse to It's a Small World, so opening day on July 17th, this was a popular attraction. We saw lines getting like over an hour, I think at one point. We were checking the wait times. Usually you don't see hour waits here except during It's a Small World holiday. And so, again, just 5 days later, this has already cleared out. So I'm actually kind of glad we're filming this video a week later, because if you've been worried, like you wanted to see this stuff, but you've been worried about crazy long lines for all the new things, you're coming in a week or whatever, nope, already back to normal. So the whole time that we were on the ride, I was trying to figure out where the last verse was, that we're just riding through and it's like, I can't understand half of the words that are being said right now. And then it doesn't help that anytime you're in like different countries, it's in that language, so I can't understand it anyway. But we get to the final room and it's like, ah, here it is. And they just have it on repeat in the final room, the same verse over and over and over again. I'm talking about Mother Earth and standing hand in hand and that sort of thing. But something else that I noticed, and I don't know if this is new or what, but the Dapper Dans are in there too. And there's a beautiful harmony right at the very end, the very last chorus before it starts to repeat. Hello! Anyway, I don't know what we're doing next. I don't think we're gonna go do like Walt Disney A Magical Life right now. I also want to check out Tiki Room at some point, because remember they updated the Tiki Room. I want to see the animatronic work. we're gonna do these things today, but we're also just kind of doing a regular vlog as well. Getting the Peach Dole Whip. Did I say that? We're getting the Peach Dole Whip at some point today. And Amy wants to try some of the 70th items we haven't got around to yet, specifically the cowboy fries, right? So a hodgepodge of things here today, but hope you stick around with us. I'll let the boys pick what ride we go to next, because we want to take advantage of rope drop before we do something like Walt Disney A Magical Life. So Amy was thinking that the harmony might have been the actual Sherman Brothers themselves, but I felt like there were more parts than that. So she just tried to look it up. She says it's not the Dapper Dans either. Just 4-part harmony. Really, I love barbershop quartets. So that segment was like, ooh, I really like this. I believe it's a little after 9 o'clock. Benjamin wanted to come over here and do Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. And so they've got a little bit of a line here. Not 5 anymore. In fact, the line is sticking out of the attraction over here. It's okay. We will still wait for it. We have really no agenda for today. Very low key. I have to film one other video that's going to take me an hour, and we're here until 6. So we got plenty of time, but wow, look at the line for Buzz. Sticking all the way out here. Posted at a 5-minute wait, but it is definitely not. All right, plot twist. We saw that it was posted, Space Mountain was only posted at 25 minutes. So we decided to come over here first. We'll do Space Mountain. And if Buzz is still under 20, we'll probably do Buzz after this. Hopefully the wait time for Buzz will update by the time we're done with this as well. The line in here is not too bad. Probably is, close to 25 minutes. We'll time it. We always do. And see how much we waited. I was expecting this to be a little fuller, so this is not too bad. We are a little under the 20-minute mark, and we're walking into the big giant room here. So it probably will be pretty close to the 25 minutes. Amy's got the timer up on her phone. We'll check once we get down into the loading bays. Well, that was pretty close. I would say that was accurate. When we got off of Space Mountain, Benjamin said, "Whoa, the back row is crazy." And I was like, "It's crazy, huh?" He said, "Yeah, the back row is the best." I guess he's never been in the back row before. He really loved it. Walking by the little pretzel cart here. This was a 70th anniversary offering we haven't tried yet. Maybe we'll grab that for like breakfast right now. Never mind. Apparently, they don't sell that one in the morning, even though the pretzel cart is open, and there's a sign right there. Like, maybe put it on a placard you can remove if it's not available all day long. My thoughts. I mean, that's too much of common sense, right? And a Buzz is 20 minutes now. I said that we would only wait it if it was less than 20 minutes. We'll have to decide though. It's up to the kids. What do the kids want to do? Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is posted at a 25-minute wait, and even though it's a little bit longer than that, I feel like the line moves pretty good, and it's honestly a pretty decent wait for Big Thunder at almost 10 in the morning. After we do this, we'll probably go down and watch Walt Disney A Magical Life, and then it'll be pretty close to lunchtime. We'll start thinking about getting some lunch foods. The sun's starting to come out, so we can start thinking about Dole Whip as well. This morning, overcast and like 65, not really Dole Whip weather, but definitely want to get that Peach Dole Whip. Some of you have already been asking me in comments on different YouTube videos, hey, are we going to get a video about the Peach Dole Whip? So it's gonna go in this one. As far as crowds go and things, I usually say that July is one of my favorite months to come to Disneyland, and I typically prefer Saturdays in July because only Inspire keys are open. Believe, Enchant, and Imagine are all blocked out, which means that the crowd levels actually tend to be really amazing on Saturdays. Today's a Tuesday, and it's still pretty decent. July, definitely for weather and for crowd levels, one of my favorite months. Doesn't make sense, does it? And after just saying that, this line right over here, this is the Big Thunder line. Yeah, it's wrapped out of the ride. They have the switchbacks over there completely full, wrapped all the way around here and all the way down here. No way this is 25 minutes. So Yeah, Big Thunder having a little bit longer of a line than it should be. We'll find something else to do. There's plenty of good waits throughout the park. So we're coming over here to Pirates of the Caribbean instead, posted at a 25-minute wait. It's not even really up on the bridge. It's just starting to go up on the bridge. So it should be pretty decent. Since there's no lightning lane here now, both sides are standby and the line will move quickly. There was a brief pause while they were opening up another branch to, further expand the line, but I really haven't stopped moving, even when we were standing in line. The line has just been consistently moving, and that's the type of line that I like. One that always keeps moving. Absolutely don't like the ones where I stand still for like 5 minutes without it moving like Soarin'. So Pirates going pretty well for us right now. Don't know which one we want. There are people jumping to the right, so I'm going to assume that the right must be shorter, based on the fact that there are some people jumping the line at the moment. But yeah, you can choose which way you want to go now, since this is off of Lightning Lane. We are about to get on at the 14-minute mark. I did pay attention to one family in the left-hand side, and they are getting on the boat same with us, just the boat up there. They'll be getting on the same round as us, so the left side and the right side were exactly the same weight.
Is that Ginger's cousin?
We're going to sink your ship! Shall I soak you with I am not chicken. I will not talk. Pick and pirate.
When we got off the ride, the line is pretty much almost non-existent now, but we only waited 15 minutes. So 15 minutes with what we had to wait, and now it's just all the way down here, much shorter. This is more in line with what I would have expected. I wonder if Big Thunder went down as well. It is time! My favorite Rafiki quote. Coming into Tropical Hideaway, and it is time for the Peach DOLE Whip. I did look, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad was posted at a 40-minute wait, which isn't terrible. Honestly, it's not terrible, but it's still probably a long line. So we thought we'd come get a snack, because the kids are hungry, Benjamin's hungry. We're gonna get some DOLE Whip. And here it is on the menu board. Pineapple, mango, strawberry. They have all of those still. And then the peach all the way up at the top. They now have four flavors. And they have this little special 70th anniversary cup that we're going to get. This is the price of a DOLE Whip. If you just want to get it, you can get the pineapple upside down with the special cup, but you can also get the standard DOLE Whip with just a special cup. It's $9.49 with the special cup. The price without the special cup is $7.29 up there. So for an extra $2.20, you do get this special cup. And so here it is, our Peach DOLE Whip in the special 70th anniversary cup. This is a souvenir cup, of course, that we get to keep and take home, so we'll have to clean it out when we're done with it, of course. And here is a look at that pineapple upside down cake DOLE Whip. It looks pretty good. Definitely a little bit more expensive, of course, but we'll see how it tastes. James did not want the peach, which is why we got this as well. This is also a 70th anniversary offering, and we haven't tried it yet. Go ahead, first bite of the peach. Amy and Benjamin are gonna split the peach. I'm gonna have just one bite of it though.
Pretty good. I prefer pineapple, still better, but if you like peach, it's good. It's very light and fluffy, actually.
Very peachy?
It's not overpowering, actually.
So it doesn't have that, like, liquidy almost, not liquidy is the wrong word, but the texture of like the pineapple DOLE Whip. It's a bit more smoother.
It's a little bit more, like, fluffy, like mousse-like.
Yeah. And what do you think, Benjamin? Oh yes, you're all over this, absolutely. This is my only bite of peach. Very good. Very natural, like, tasting flavors. It's like I bit into a peach, but with the ice cream type texture. And it definitely has more of like a a mix between soft serve and hard scoop ice cream, like texturing. Like Amy said, it's not quite as thin as soft serve is, but still pretty good. I definitely like it. I like peaches though, so this is right up my alley. I also like canned peaches. Now, people are gonna probably think I'm strange on that one, but I like the canned peaches, and this is perfect. Now Amy's gonna have the bite of the pineapple upside down cake.
That's really good.
Better than the peach?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, the peach is good in the sense that it's light and fluffy, like we said. It's kind of a little bit more airy. But there's just something about your good old classic pineapple Dole Whip. But whatever this cake is and, like, pineapple that they have on there, this is probably my favorite sundae that we've had so far.
I don't think I would go like quite as wow as you were on it, but it's good. I think I find that the little bits of fruit that are on top of it they're almost like frozen. It's like they came out of, like, they're a little too cold to me. And they have that I've been in the freezer type texture to them, and I'm not a big fan of the little chunks of pineapple. I think if I just go for the upside down like cake portion, and then the Dole Whip will be fine, but adding in the little bits of pineapple that are on top, I don't know, I don't like those little bits of pineapple. So if I have a complaint, it's that once you're done with the crumbles that are on the top, there are perhaps a tiny bit more crumbles down here at the bottom, but the vast majority of it is absent of those crumbles, just sitting on top and at the very bottom. Otherwise, it's mostly just Dole Whip. That's all that's left. So, I don't know. I think I'd rather just have a standard Dole Whip personally. If the pineapple upside down cake one had more cake in it, especially at least a middle layer of the cake, I think I would, totally say, yeah, get the pineapple upside down cake one. That's really awesome. It just needs more cake. Amy thinks she saw something like that online as well, but it just needs more cake. Do you have any other thoughts?
Whatever cake they use for that is really good.
It is. Very good.
And I like the caramel on it, so I almost wish that they would have that as like an option where you could like add caramel to your pineapple Dole Whip.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think it'd be pretty easy just to add caramel, like a caramel drizzle.
Hey, they could make more money off of that,
Charge an extra 50 cents.
Charge an extra 50 cents for caramel. I would do it.
They'd probably charge $1.
They probably would. I was saying they'd probably charge like $1.25, $1.50 just for caramel. To kind of make it rip off, but I'm also really excited about our little 70th cup that we got. The fact that that was only an extra $2 charge. I feel like that's a pretty good deal considering I feel like most souvenir things here, they're charging like $5-10 for something. So the fact that this was $2, not bad. Also, we noticed when we were checking out that the cashier had a stack of clean cups. So we're wondering if you could actually like get a regular Dole Whip in a regular cup, but then ask for, the souvenir cup when you check out, and then get a clean one so you don't have to go rinse it out. It still has a cheesy grin.
What's with the cheesy grin? Why are you getting closer? Can you tell me what you think about the Dole Whip?
Good. I'm cleaning the cup.
Classic James response.
I like the caramel.
Oh, good. Caramel.
I wish you could put a lot.
He just said caramel.
No!
Your child said caramel.
No!
That's one of Amy's pet peeves.
Caramel.
So here's a better look at the cup now that it's cleaned out. We took it into the bathroom, rinsed it out, and then used some napkins to wipe it down. It's actually a pretty sturdy cup here. There's the brand information, but like I'm squeezing it. I'm actively squeezing, and it's not even budging. So this is a really nice, sturdy, durable cup. I'm thinking we're gonna do this again. That way we have at least two, one for each kid when we go home. Still on the agenda for later, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room and seeing that new animatronic tree, well, newly refurbished animatronic tree. But for right now, we want to prioritize Walt Disney A Magical Life, so we're going to go down to the end of Main Street and do that next. Now, I don't know what the showtime situation is like over here at Walt Disney A Magical Life. We're just going to wait for however long it takes. Amy was wondering if it was already in rotation with Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, but it is not, and I didn't think it would. Based on everything that we'd seen, it said that after the initial run for Walt Disney A Magical Life, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln will come in. And I just checked on their app, and it said eventually. Didn't give us any indication as to when eventually would be. Just said eventually. Now it looks like they have some new displays up here that you can take a look at while you're waiting for the next showing. It looks like it's not the same lamp, of course, but it does look like it's probably the inside of Walt's apartment, a model of it here in the window. And then they've got all sorts of different artworks and things that you can check out, of course, while you're awaiting. I don't know how long it's going to be until the next showing, but oh, look at this. They've got a whole bunch of stuff over here too. I see the Tiki Room displays. So they've removed the big like Capitol building that was here, like Washington DC model that was here in the center. And now we've got some things pertaining to Walt Disney. Amy just said that the time was up there on the screen. It says 16 minutes to the next show. So, I mean, you know, not really any way of knowing that ahead of time. But it's a small world. Ooh, and Pirates of the Caribbean, too. At about the 15-minute mark, that screen turned into a pre-show. So it's got a lot like Tony Baxter and Kim Irvine and things like that talking. So it's great. All right, we're heading on in now. It's just a look at the people that were here for this showing at 11 o'clock. And here's where people are sitting. So there's still plenty of openings.
Welcome to the Main Street Opera House, home to Walt Disney A Magical Life. From Mickey Mouse to motion pictures.
They say that Hollywood is a town built on dreams, and one of its greatest dreamers was Walt Disney.
They finally ended up buying this farm in Marceline, Missouri. It was a beautiful farm, but it was not the kind of farm to make a living on.
Then he was dealt a devastating blow. On a business trip to New York City, he learned that he had lost ownership of Oswald.
As I'd sit there while they rode the merry-go-round, did all these things, I felt that there should be something built, some kind of an amusement enterprise built where the parents and the children could have fun together. So that's how Disneyland started.
Well, my greatest reward, I think, is that I've been able to build this wonderful organization. You know, I was stumped one day when the little boy asked, "Do you draw Mickey Mouse?" And I had to admit I do not draw anymore. But I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. That it was all started by a mouse.
Well, that was a fun show. General consensus, really, really enjoyable. If you love the history of Disneyland and Walt Disney, you are absolutely going to love that show. A must-see for sure.
I really enjoyed it.
I would say about 85% of it, maybe even 90% of it, was just like video clips.
Yeah.
But then they brought out the animatronic.
That animatronic is impressive.
Yes, it's probably the best animatronic that Disney has ever created. Well, by Disney, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Disney as a company.
I know there's some complaints, like we weren't really up close, and I know there's some complaints about the face is kind of off. However, he's like slouching on a table and then stands up, and I think even takes a step.
Yes, he does. He takes a step. It stands up and takes a step, and wow, that was phenomenal. So lifelike. I did not want to sit super close because I knew about the whole like things that people were saying, like it doesn't quite look like him, but from a distance, it's just fine. And so I didn't sit in the way back, but I also didn't sit in the way front. And yeah, just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And it is lunchtime now, 11:30 when we got out of the show, so we are going to come over here to the Golden Horseshoe. We want to get those cowboy fries, and then I also noticed that they have a new sampler here, and it doesn't look like it's like magic-y or anything, so we're going to check out the new sampler item that they have at Golden Horseshoe. And here at Golden Horseshoe, we ordered 3 different meals to split between the 4 of us. So we're all going to share these items. We've got the standard chicken tenders, and we ordered a side of mandarin oranges. And that's because one of the other items that we got is their new sampler box. And in that sampler box, we have some fries, but of course we have some hot honey tenders, which are primarily going to be the thing that I think that I'm going to eat. Mini corn dogs that the kids are going to eat. And then they also have some beer battered onion rings in here as well. And then the final item that we got to split between all of us is the cowboy fries. And this is a 70th anniversary item. It's fries, nacho cheese, sauteed ground beef, burger sauce, and butter pickles. Now, we're not the biggest fan of pickles, so we're gonna pick these off, but we wanted to order it the way that it comes so that you could see it. These cowboy fries almost kind of remind me of animal style fries at In-N-Out, at least as far as like the coloring of the sauce goes and things. Hopefully it tastes the same because I like animal fries, but just looking at this, it's not very appetizing looking to me. And Amy's like, I can't eat this all by myself. So hopefully I can help her out on that, but mostly the kids are having the chicken tenders, the corn dog nuggets, the fries, and some of the cowboy fries as well. We'll all have some of that. Amy's mostly eating the cowboy fries, and then I'm having the hot honey chicken tenders. Benjamin ate a pickle. Trying to see what he thinks. He likes pickles.
He's saying yes, so he's blinking like this.
Yeah. Let's see if he eats. We'll see if he eats another one.
I'm just trying.
Trying one.
You're just trying
like
one.
it or not?
Are you gonna eat another pickle?
No.
He likes it, but he won't eat another one.
Slightly different than In-N-Out's animal style, probably because of the nacho cheese on top. But it's actually pretty good. Did you ever try the cheeseburger spring rolls in Magic Kingdom? It tastes like that, but on fries.
Okay.
So if you like those, you'll like this.
Of course, we're not going to try any of the other foods on the camera. I mean, we've had tenders how many times? We've tried those hot honey tenders. So everything else is, pretty standard Disney food. It's mostly just the cowboy fries that we wanted to try out for you since they're 70th anniversary related. And this video, while of course, the food has been here for 2 months now, this video is sort of themed to the 70th thanks to July 17th. And this isn't new for July 17th, but it's just more 70th food we haven't gotten to. I'll have a bite. Pretty close to animal fries. Very close to animal fries. Just like Amy said, with the nacho cheese sauce instead, so it adds a slightly different texture to it. But flavor's pretty similar. This is really good. Definitely also, I'm not sure how much I can equate it to like the cheeseburger spring rolls from Walt Disney World. But it's close. And if you like that, you'd like this anyway. It's adjacent to that. The cheeseburger bao buns as well from Satuli Canteen. Very similar adjacent type flavor to it. So yeah, you will like this if you like that sort of thing. If what I'm talking about, In-N-Out and cheeseburgers, you're gonna like the cowboy fries. It is 2:45 in the afternoon now, and we are just picking up this vlog. We're meeting some friends who are up here today for Buzz Lightyear. It's probably a 45-minute wait. The park is pretty slammed. I see the queue is pretty full, but we're gonna be with friends, so who cares how long the wait is, right? We're gonna go do that, probably the Tiki Room, and then go do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I also expect to be about a 45 to 50-minute wait. After that, it should be pretty close to dinner time, so we're gonna head out. The Dodgers won yesterday, and when the Dodgers win, you get a discount at Panda Express, and I think we're gonna go do that, because up here in Orange County, you can still get the discount because it's still considered like Dodgers territory or something like that. We're Padres fans, but I will happily take advantage of discounts for the Dodgers winning. It's been about a half an hour and we've made it to Buzz. I think it was about 45 when we stepped in line, but it's gone down to 35. So another 5 minutes and we'll probably be up there. So 35 is probably fairly accurate. We're getting pretty close. We're past the Lightning Lane merge part, and that's what's the slowest. So Amy and I got to play together. You can't really see her, it's very dark. This was Amy, 139. This was me. And I didn't even get stuck. Didn't even get stuck. There we go, level 7. And the boys were up there playing together. 9999999. I had like 700,000 after the first Zerg. I hit him so many times. At least, I hit him at least 13 times, I feel like. And it was just because he just kept shifting with me. Nobody was hitting the pad to turn him, and so I was just able to keep shooting him. Zerg is where you get all the points. 50,000 hit for hitting Zerg's chest plate. Very, very tiny little pinprick right in the center of his chest plate. Look at this, truck or treat. Already got some Halloween merch popping up. It's the first thing I've seen though, but I haven't been in the Emporium yet. We do have to swing by the Emporium to purchase the 70th anniversary Spirit jersey for the giveaway. Giveaways were announced on the channel via community post, and all of those prizes were pre-purchased except for the Spirit jersey because I needed a size. So most of the prizes have gone out already, but we've got the last one to purchase, and I'm still waiting on a couple of people to confirm. So if you have not checked, go check the community post. I tagged everybody, so check your notifications too. Still waiting, at least as of the time of this filming, and it may not be by the time this video publishes, but still waiting on a few confirmations for prizes. At this point, we are headed up to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but I want to get something to drink. I don't know if Edelweiss has cups of water. I don't think they do. We'll go to Troubadour if they don't, but we're going to stop in and just ask real quick. So they have a fountain beverages in there, so we assumed that they would maybe also have water. I mean, I was pretty sure they didn't, but we saw the fountain machine, but the fountain machine only has like 5 options on it, so there's like not a water option. So we're not able to get like the free, they have water bottles. But they said all they can do is give you a cup of ice. You still have to take it somewhere else to fill it up. So we're just going to walk down to Troubadour, and we'll get a cup of ice water down there. Prices across the board. Prices at Disneyland have gone up. Most things up about 50 cents, but there are some things that have gone up like $1.50. Was just walking by there, or we were standing there, and the lady in front of us was ordering a frozen beverage, and I looked. Their frozen beverages are now $7.29. Absolute highway robbery. I felt like it was maybe like $5.79 before, and even that was highway robbery. Now it's gone up like $1.40. $7.29 for a frozen Coke that's like barely above, you know, like this much. You can go to 7-Eleven just outside the park, and you can get a large Slurpee for like $2.40. A third of the cost of what they are here. That's just crazy. And you know how much I love Slurpees. I'm actually a 7-Eleven monthly member. I get 7 free Slurpees a month for $10. It's actually a really good deal. Just for like $3 more than what Disney charges for a frozen beverage, I can get 7 Slurpees of any size throughout the month. That's just, it's great. Well, after getting water at Troubadour Tavern, which I didn't film, we were gonna go to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway because we figured it'd be a 45-minute wait, nice indoor ride, but it is temporarily closed, and a lot of the other things right now are all external lines or really, really long. So we're just gonna go do Tiki Room, and then we will take a look at the wait times after that. We're hoping to catch the Tangaroa tree animatronic, and I know that it doesn't happen like right before you enter, so we might have to like kill some time, skip the show, and then wait for the next one. We'll have to see. But I really want to catch the Tangaroa tree. And unfortunately, as predicted, we just arrived here at the Tiki Room when the doors just opened. So if we want to see the Tangaroa tree, we basically have to skip this and sit around. But they said the next show is not for another 25 minutes. So we'd have to kill a lot of time just sitting here just for the Tangaroa tree. I suppose we could do that. Amy's suggesting seeing the show now and then coming back around when we get out and they let the next group in, and then waiting for the tree, and then just leaving once the tree goes. Well, from the inside here, not a whole lot looks very updated, but the last time I was in here before they did the refurb, there were a lot of broken animatronics. So that's what I'm looking for today. Looking for flower animatronics to actually have their lips moving, for lack of a better term, rather than really any sort of other updates.
It's joke time.
So it is, and what darling people I have sitting under me. Pierre, you rascal, you. Let's put on the show. Look, here come the girls.
Mesdames and messieurs,
Nope, so they're definitely still broken. If you actually look, the bigger flowers are moving up and down, but their lips aren't moving, so they're still broken. Well, we quickly came around the corner just as soon as we got out, and I saw the like animatronic things go back up like the second we rounded the corner, so I couldn't catch them. It happens literally like seconds before they open the doors of the show, so we barely missed it before, and I'm definitely not going to wait another 25 minutes just to catch it, so we're going to have to get it another day. So that means the last thing that we have to do here is to go check out So Much That We Share here at the Main Street Cinema. So we're just going to pop in and we're going to see what's going on in here. Mother Earth unites us in heart and wind. Oh, they're gonna sing it. Mind, not wind. Oh, it says Main Street Cinema presents a new verse. That's what they're calling the actual movie. So even though they don't have that on the outside, they're calling it a new verse. New York World's Fair. It's a small world. Oh, that's... Look at that. Look at that. Oh, this is great. This is cute. I love it. This is cute. This is a cute little video. Come check it out. That was really cute, really cute. Definitely go check it out if you got some time. Nothing like super special in there. It's fun all the same. If you love Disney history, you're gonna love going in there and watching that short little film. Now we gotta pop into the Disneyland Emporium before we head out for the day to purchase that Spirit jersey. Spirit jersey for the giveaway winner. It was Phil Baxter, I believe. Phil Baxter won the 70th anniversary Spirit jersey. Congrats, Phil. Don't worry if you did not win the giveaway. We had 8 prizes this time, by the way. 8 prizes for 8 winners. If you did not win the giveaway, there will be one more in the month of August. One more big Whatnot giveaway where Whatnot is buying all the prizes. So be on the lookout for that coming in just a couple of weeks. Just to give you a sneak peek at what is coming to the channel here soon. We have a Ballast Point Brewery dining review already ready to go for you, which will be coming at some point. We want to hit up Naples at some point. The Jazz Kitchen, which we are passing by right now, is also on our radar to do. We are basically going through a slew of downtown Disney food locations and reviewing them all for you. I put out that Downtown Disney food guide this year as my first time making a Downtown Disney food guide, my 3rd year doing the individual parks. And I just realized how much I don't eat in Downtown Disney. So we're fixing that this year, going through a whole bunch of those. Next weekend we're going to Splitsville. And so we will have a Splitsville bowling and dining review coming your way. And so things to be looking forward to here on the channel, some dining reviews, and also along with that, with the Splitsville video, we are going to be doing an off day video. Like, what do you do on your off day at Disneyland? Because we can't actually come into the park that day. So what can you do at Downtown Disney and in this area to occupy yourself on your off day? That video is coming your way in just a couple of weeks. And that's it for our time here today at Disneyland, trying out a bunch of the new things that have hit the park since July 17th. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. If you got questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click this video to check out more of my Disneyland content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.